Right now I'm actually wanting to show you our new virtual reality world with a game embedded inside. You can see that every one of these devices has a view into the same virtual reality world, and that all the devices are a part of it. You'll get a clearer idea in a minute. But first, I'm a little embarrassed that I knocked over one of our documentation monoliths, and I'm hoping I can at least make it readable, but I might need help from another device or another player. Oh, that's good. It stood up against the laptop. Oh, no! Now there we go, I got it. So the fact that we've got physically realistic tracking of mobile devices is central to what makes Pantomime work. And it's support-based, so we know when it's developed. Oh, by the way, we won a game. We better get to that game pretty soon. Anyway, I wanted to show you briefly the documentation. Spin. Twist the fingers on the screen. Twist your two fingers on the screen to turn your device. So that's an easy way to turn around and look around in this same world. What's this next one? Skate. Whoops. Skate. Stroke the screen to skate through the world. Stroke down to go forward. Okay, sure enough. Notice what crazy thing happens when I go forward right through the laptop. Now I'm looking at the laptop, and I can really look at it. I can get right down on its keyboard. And then when I keep going forward, the laptop is looking at me. And I'm going forward right through it. And every one of these devices that has a rear-facing camera turns into a pane of glass. And every device that has a front-facing camera is kind of a world with mirrors into the virtual reality world. And I can interact with any of these virtual objects. And we're just getting the hang of the monoliths. And I can get in closer to the scene with this, which is what? It's an iMac. It's the iMac that I'm running on, seeing itself in the mirror. And in Pantomime virtual reality, every device can see all the other devices they're playing and can see itself in the mirror. Oof, that's smoke. Visitors. Oh, by the way, take a look at these iPads that have been snoozing here. What's going on with them? Well, we can see balls dropping on them on the Mac screens. We can also see it on their own screens. And in fact, if I'm careful, oh, money, wiser dollars, I like those. Oh, look, I nestled my body underneath this wiser dollar, and oh, Users of Pantomime see the animated hand supporting their mobile devices in their exact movement through the physical world and the virtual world. Oh. And then if I start swinging it as a paddle, one of the hands representing how I'm supporting it disappears, and I'm swinging it, lifting it off the table and swinging it from my wrist. So let's make sure, ooh, let's get some of those gold coins. Let me show you one important thing about Pantomime, which makes it kind of the ultimate mobile virtual reality technology. I can walk around in this world. I could tumble the device through this world. It has a model of being supported on the table, or partly by the table and partly by my hands. And it has a model of me swinging from my wrist when I grab it by the screen. It doesn't require a camera or any stationary setup, and in fact, when I move it forward and back, it's immune to that motion. And that actually makes it an ideal mobile technology. If I want to move forward and back, that couldn't be easier. If I do this, or if I want to make my position more comfortable, or want to run out to the car, that doesn't affect the virtual world. If I hold it this way, it's basically stationary except for these relative motions, these intentional motions that I make when I'm playing the game. And, oh, those coins are so slippery, I know how to throw them. Oh, but I'm going to get some -5s in too. Oh, and that's the end of the game.